Choosing a white paint color for cabinets or trim can be so hard. This is especially true if you aren't starting from scratch and have to coordinate with existing, possibly outdated finishes. So I've narrowed things down to a few of my favorite go-to whites and have found that one of these almost always is a perfect option. Option number 1 is Benjamin Moore's White Dove. White Dove is one of, if not my top suggested shades of white paint for cabinets, trim, doors, ceilings, and walls. Why, you ask? Some whites are too stark or cold for the average home's countertop or backsplash. Other whites are too warm. White Dove is the middle ground between too white and too warm with a passive approach. So while it acts like a white, it's not stark nor overly creamy. White Dove is also a great option if you want white walls, trim, and cabinets all the same color. Its warmth and LRV suit various exposures and finishes, offering a softer approach than pure white or Chantilly Lace. Secondly, Sherwin-Williams Alabaster is a soft, warm white with more undertone than some of the simpler, cleaner whites. Think highly reflective white. This warmth comes across as soft and creamy versus abrasive and yellow, meaning it's not even close to the 3 whites I would never paint my trim or cabinets. If you have north-facing light, you'll find the warmth of Alabaster can be a nice balance to the cold light coming in the windows. If you have south-facing or afternoon western light, the warmth of Alabaster will increase slightly. Third, we have Sherwin-Williams Snowbound. Snowbound White is a neutral white paint color that goes particularly well with shades of gray. It's in the off-white category and actually pairs rather perfectly with Sherwin-Williams Repost Gray if you are looking for a wall and a trim color. So is Snowbound warm or cool? Sherwin-Williams Snowbound is similar to Alabaster white paint in that both are slightly warm but look well balanced between warm and cool. If I had to pick one, I'd say Sherwin-Williams Snowbound is warm, but just barely enough to make it not too bright. Next, we have Sherwin-Williams Pure White. Well, as you've figured out, Pure White is probably the most versatile, flexible, and popular white paint colors on the market, but it's actually not a true white, as it has a soft, passive warmth to it, without looking as creamy as some of the other whites. Pure White works well for walls, trim, cabinets, and even exterior siding. Lastly, we have Benjamin Moore Chantilly Lace. Chantilly Lace is a classic, timeless shade of white. While it does have a touch of softness to it, which we know thanks to its LRV of 90, if it were a true white, it would have a higher number. Chantilly Lace acts like white without being too stark or cold. I like to use Chantilly Lace in a bit more modern setting as it gives a nice neutral backdrop for pops of black or wood tone accents. If you are on the hunt for the perfect white and just can't quite decide, hopefully this video brings you some clarity. If not, shoot me a DM and I'll let you know what I think.